Kia ora folks, I'm just down at the lake with Dan. This is Dan.
Hi.
That's the lake. And we're going to be doing a bit of fly fishing. And while Dan's trying to catch us a salmon or a trout, I'm going to be asking him a few questions about that evil poison, 1080. Quiet as a mouse, isn't it?
Quiet as stealth mode.
It's my homemade rod holders getting in the way there.
Don't show that on camera.
I missed that one. Oh, bugger. Shame that didn't happen when there was a fish on.
Bing.
What do you got there, Dan?
This is the Parson's Glory. It's got the nice brown, about the colour for the lake, a little bit of shiny stuff, yellow body, a bit of red just to excite them. Shell bites in there, nice. We're in busy. So just get us turned around again.
Now I remember why I don't do much fly fishing on the lake, because it's not the most action-packed sport. Well, not until you hook up anyway. It's a lovely day, floating around. So Dan, tell us what the guts is with this 1080 case you're fighting here, mate.
So we've been fighting 1080 for about 17 years, and we're finally getting back into court. 3 years we've been fighting them, for 3 years now, and all they've been trying to get us on is security of costs. Haven't even brung up the case. We've got over 400 breaches.
400 consent breaches.
Yep. So we're trying to fight that, but it hasn't even gotten into court yet.
That's a lot of breaches.
We've got 26 affidavits from people that have witnessed these breaches. Most of these breaches have had, well, all of them have had complaints to the Regional Council, Ministry of Health, Department of Conservation, which are the consent issuers and holders. And of course they never do anything with it, because it's their own people that are using the poison. So of course they don't want to fight them, because they're their own people. So we're trying to get them, and they're asking us, we're taking 5 different lots of people to court, and they're asking for $5,000 each lot for security of costs, just in case we lose. Well, we've got to come up with $25,000 just to sit in the courtroom and try and fight these guys on what we know they've done wrong, and they know they've done wrong. And it's a lot of money for us to try and come up with, because we're only societies in the odd 1080 group, and we don't have much money, but we're giving it the best shot. And what we have now is we're very lucky. We had to go to court because we've appealed all the strikeouts that they've tried to strike us out on, and we've appealed that, and luckily now we've got a lawyer. Yep, we're on a fish. She's not a big one, but at least it's a fish. And as you can see, it's taken me out to sea. It might be a baby salmon.
Just getting the boat out away from the trees, a lot of dead trees in that water.
Half of the battle of fishing is this lake, is you need a good partner to go fishing with. Yeah, let's have a look at that. It might move in there. Yep, that's a salmon. That's a definite salmon. That's a beauty. As you can see, his skin's a wee bit ruffled up. Oh, yeah, but he's
Just practicing for my marlin fishing boat driving skills on the salmon here, going around to... I'm actually just trying to keep them in the good light so we're not putting the camera into the sun. I've busted Wecker off a few times actually. Putting the hammer down and bing, fish is off. Oh mate. There we go. Shot. Come on guys, you need another hand there. There we go.
Cheers, mate. That's a beauty.
Gee, something's had a go at him, mate. He's got the scars and everything.
Oh.
So just fish for the future. Fish for today.
It's only a wee one.
Hold him closer, it will look bigger. Yeah. Oh, he's massive. Oh, he's huge. Oh wait, your hand, big hand. We need a baby hand on there. The hand's a dead giveaway. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, what do you got to chuck him in?
Well, I did have a lake to chuck him in, but seeing as you've donged him on the head, that's not going to really cut the mustard, is it?
She's a beauty.
Yeah. We don't have an ice box.
Oh, there's a fish jumping
Got the ice
there,
box.
mate.
Oh, Dan's getting excited. There's another fish jumping. All right, we've got to go back in and catch some more fish.
Get into it.
That's not going to feed all of our families, is it?
No.
So how long have you got to come up with this money, Dan? When's the court case going to come up?
$25,000 is what we need. We put it on to Give a Little, see if we can raise some funds for people. We put a month on it, which is too soon really. We're going to have to try and extend that. And luckily with our last case, they don't want us back in court until next year, which gives us another at least 3 months to try and raise the funds, which is great, because we could, even if we raised $5,000, we can take the head, which is the regional council, to court, and that's great. And then within 2.5 weeks we've managed to come up with $3,800, which is just absolutely marvellous, from people wanting to give. So it's just a matter of...
And don't hit my bloody ear here, Dan, or my eye.
I'm going higher, brother.
I've been caught a couple of times by the old fly rod over the ears.
Mate, I've got to catch something today. Might as well be you. We know that they're done wrong. We've got proof of it. And these guys are just getting worse and worse with telling people what they're doing. And over the years since they had a IRMA review, they're just getting worse and worse and worse. And trying to hide it and disguise what they're doing, and not telling people. Even with the Coromandel drop last, they ended up, they didn't even tell them that they dropped, because they turned around and says, oh well, everyone knows that it's quite safe and it doesn't cause any problems. But a lot of these people were taking the water off the creek and they weren't even told.
It's crazy, isn't it?
About it. It's crazy.
Oh, I heard of a case just the other day. There was a bunch in a creek and some whitebaiters were whitebaiting, and a 1080 pellet floated down and got caught in the back of their net. And they hit the local council up about it and said, what's the go? You guys probably should have told the whitebaiters that you were dropping 1080 up the back into the creek that was flowing into the ocean where they were whitebaiting. And they went for a walk up the creek and they found a whole bunch of pellets all through the creek, and the council didn't seem overly concerned. They said, well, it's not really such a big deal. We can't see any health issues. And yet someone threatens to put 1080 in the milk, and everyone goes up in arms, and it's pretty deadly poison as far as I'm concerned. They seem to be a law unto themselves, these councils. Oh, I just saw a trout splash right over where we were, mate, by that river mouth.
Right on the mouth?
Man, yeah, just to the right where it's coming out. We'll go back there.
Later.
He's not going anywhere. Well, we just had a follow-up before and he had a bit of a look but wasn't keen, so Danny's just swapping out the Mrs. Bloody Mrs. what's it called? Mrs.
I'm
Mayhew, the Mrs. Mayhew for a Hamels killer.
I'm taking out the Parsons Glory
Oh, Parsons Glory it was, that's right.
for a
A
Hamels killer.
bit out of touch with this fly fishing business. Alright, fish number 2 on.
Number 2 on.
This one's got a bit more weight to it, has it? He's
Bloody
smaller.
salmon too.
Got some silver flash in there, eh?
A bit of silver,
Do
bro.
you want to move down that right down that corner for me, bro? Put the herd on, see if you'll jump.
You don't want much, do you? Here we go. Here we go. That's the salmon.
Oh, he's a little tiny one, isn't he?
That's only a baby. You can go back in that one.
Oh, a little salmon.
Yeah. That's pathetic. Yep, I'm on. Yep, I'm on, big boy. He's a beauty. He's coming on out.
So that black magic Hamel's killer.
Hamels killer. He's a beauty. Lost the thing. Carried away, mate.
Oh, another baby.
Another baby. See if I can pull it out of its mouth. Hey. Oh, this one was a bit better. This one has got a bit more of a go on it. I think this one might be an eater. I hope. We just put the last 2 back. They're undersized. Fish and Game pulled out an article that it was 1080 in the lakes, Nelson Lakes district, and they said don't eat the fish because they'll be full of 1080. Doc come out and says, oh no, they'll be fine.
Trying to film and steer the boat at the same time here. Come on, get around there. Poke it. There we go. Don't fall in, bro.
I'll give it a go. That's another salmon. That's a good sized salmon.
He's a keeper. Put the herd on, see if he'll jump.
No. Shut it off, mate. Yeah, well done. Yeah, no, she's a beauty.
The old black magic landing net there.
Yeah, bro. That's a goodie. That's a keeper. That's a beauty.
There's one for me too to take home for the smoker.
That's right. Honey, they've just had him too. Look at that.
That'd be fish number 4, will it? 3, 4,
3.
4.
Asked Josh if he could just get me out a bit, and so he got me out a bit away from the thing so we can get this puppy. He done a very good job of it. He got me right out there, and look at that, eh? What a beautiful fish. And this is a good fighter, and hopefully it'll be the same. So, oh yeah. You good. Oh, that's good. He does it to me all the time. He done it even when I had the fish on. But I didn't want to mention it. He done a very good job of it.
He's pulling the fish in and he's like, get me out of here, get me out of here. So I put the hammer down and he's like, no, not so fast. So I jammed and reversed and spun around again.
That's why he's not going to get any fish.
Just trying to keep myself entertained. It was entertaining.
That was entertaining for you.
Yeah, boy.